Hello, and welcome to the morning show. Today we are going to talk about the populist movement after the Civil War, where many people returned to farming. The prices of transportation increase, and the prices of seeds, fertilizers, and everything also. But still these farmers worked harder than ever. The banks took advantage of them because they weren't very smart. Not at all. This was when the leaders started to push for reform, and the populist movement was born. The populist movement was in the early 1890s, and it was a coalition of farmers, laborers, and middle-class activists who founded an independent political party known as the Populist Party, or the People's Party. Then came the Panic of 1812. Stocks collapsed due to limited supply. Also, banks and businesses fell. Farmers suffered poverty and unemployment. Politically, there was a debate on which metal would back the monetary system, gold or silver. I prefer gold, but the farmers believed in bimetallism, which means the use of both gold and silver. And then came the election of 1896. We have a special guest today, since we are talking about the Populist Party. Put your hands together for Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz! Woo! Don't ask about his age, though. He can be a little touchy about that. Here he is!
Well, howdy!
Hello there, Mr. Scarecrow. How are you on this fine morning?
Well, I'm pretty nervous. I ain't never been on a talk show before.
Well, yes. It's all right to be nervous. Do you mind answering a few questions about the populist movement?
I don't mind one bit. You can ask me all the questions you want to.
So, in the story The Wizard of Oz, you represent a farmer, just like everyone else in the story represents something else involving the populist movement. How was it being a farmer back in the day?
Well, it was very hard. The prices rose higher than ever. It was hard to keep our crops maintained, and I didn't like them big businesses. Them rich folk didn't give us no respect. And really, they should have. We supplied all the food and all the resources for them. Wheat, flour, hogs, you name it.
Yes, you did. Did you know that every day during this time period, you farmers fed over 50 million people a day? Oh my goodness.
Ah, shucks.
Yes, populists pushed for many things. They pushed for numerous amounts of things. They pushed for an increase of money flow in the U.S., the election of senators by popular vote, the president to serve for only one term, 8-hour work a day, and restrictions on immigration. Were these the main problems populists were concerned about?
Well, we sure did. And yes, those were all the main things that we wanted.
Who do you think were the main people involved in the populist movement? Well, in your opinion.
Well, I would say the Democrat William Jennings Bryan and the Republican William McKinley in the election of 1896. Us populists supported William Bryan for president because he supported us farmers and the miners and the small-town merchants, and considered them the backbone of our nation. He endorsed the free coinage of silver to increase the amount of money in circulation to the farmers. Though Bryan did all these good things, the other person, William McKinley, won the election. I ain't like him too much. And there was Terence Powderly. He was the leader of the Knights of Labor. Yeah, well, that's about
Alright,
it.
that wraps it up for now. We'll be back after this commercial break.